Hello and welcome to the second video in my trio of video games talking about the original first three Sly Cooper games. In the last episode, we covered Sly Cooper and the Thieves Raccoonus, which being the original game, which was a nice episode, I think, but today we get into the real content about Sly Cooper. Sly 2 is by far my favorite game, and at least this original trio of games. Yes, there's a fourth one on the PS3. I don't really feel like covering that game. I don't really like it that much, but we'll see what happens. Point is, if you guys didn't see the last video, I am making these three videos together about Sly 1, 2, and 3 to cover what kind of playthrough do I want to do. I myself I'm really thinking Sly 2 first, because obviously that's my favorite, but I'm going to let you guys decide. Whichever video gets the most likes, I will make a full playthrough of that on the channel. And after that, I'm kind of just going to go whatever happens. Without further ado, you can check out the last video to see how I'm actually doing all of this, because I explained in the beginning. But really, let's just get into this. This is Sly 2 Band of Thieves, my favorite Sly Cooper game. Gotta love that original. Yes, there's no video to this one, it's just Sly running across the way. Okay. Like I stated before, this is through PlayStation Now on the PS4, but I'm playing it through my computer, because it actually ran a little bit better when I played it on my computer instead of the PS4. Anyway, in this version of the game, we are introduced to Sly, and we can immediately start right now.
Alpha Foxtrot, this is the Wizard. Do you read me, Sitting Duck?
This is Peking Duck. I hear you, Blizzard.
No, Sly, I'm the Wizard, and you're Sitting Duck.
I read you loud and clear, Lizard.
No, I'm... Forget it, you're not taking this seriously.
Yeah, I'm not. Look, Bentley, I know this is your first time out in the field, but you've gotta loosen up. If we're going to get to those clockwork parts, I need you on your toes. So in plain talk, what's your status?
Well, I've established myself in the basement, and I'm pretty sure I can rewire the service elevator if you can power it up from that security station.
Hang tough, pal. It might take some time, but I'll figure out a way to get up there.
So compared to the first game, a few things have changed. You can actually fully sprint now, you're not stuck to one movement, so you have the option of sneaking and running. You have a normal attack and an upper attack, so this uppercut move can be helpful in some situations. If you hold down the square button, you can do a little spin attack, stuff like that. Now that spin attack gets improved on in the next game, but we'll cover that as we go along. So, same rules apply. You want to destroy as many things as possible, because in this game you can actually buy upgrades for your characters, stuff like that. And really, that's kind of it. It's kind of funny, they always have these in the first mission of all the games. And it's really funny I can just play on these. But really, we have some business to do. We have to steal back the parts from Clockwork, which this may be minor spoilers to the first game. Actually, quite large spoilers, in fact. So be warned when finishing this video. But this is the more visually appealing game compared to the last one. I haven't played Sly 3 yet, for this, like in these versions of them. Hello, Bentley.
Okay. Let me at that security computer.
So, normal standard stuff. Bentley's gonna hack a terminal. He's gonna shut down these things for us, and we can move on.
Spotlights are offline. There goes the laser security system. I'm working on the security gate. Presto, all clear.
Thanks, pal. For your first time out, you did pretty well.
Oh, this operation is far from complete. Now that the lasers and spotlights are offline, Murray should be moving into position for your rendezvous. I'll stay here and provide computer support while you go on ahead.
Now, I'm probably gonna blindly praise this game, so I'm admitting that right now before we actually get too far in a playthrough. And I don't know how much criticism I'm gonna get for it, because I mean this game's pretty old. I'm not surprised if, like, you know, someone's gonna say something.
So don't be alarmed if the systems get turned off for a while. Thank you. You're all doing a great job.
Thank you, Bentley. So he literally just gets on the intercom and just tells these random guards that are walking around, which for some reason don't hear all of this ransacking going on at all. Oh wow. Okay, the game is thinking a little bit, struggling to handle all this. Yeah, like I stated in the last video, I'm playing this on PlayStation Now, which is fully reliant on your internet connection, and it's not the best. Anyway, here's a little review from the first game.
According to my information, the clockwork parts are being stored up there. Now to get access, you're gonna have to meet up with Murray at the rendezvous point. Unfortunately, the route through the garden is filled with guards.
No problem. I'll just take the long way around.
If memory serves, you need to jump and hit the circle button to run along ropes.
Why, thank you. So, it's literally the standard procedure. It's gonna be a lot of jumping at the circle button, and that's constantly what they bark on about. All in all, the game's running pretty well, although this is on a computer, you know, with a 1070 Ti graphics card in it. So, yeah, it's just streaming the PlayStation 4 games pretty well. I guess it's a PS2 game, if you really think about it, but the PS3 remaster, whatever.
Murray must have gotten
So.
lost along the way. Try pressing on ahead without him.
Trying to get as many points as possible before Murray spawns in. Right now. I timed that pretty well, actually. Welcome, Murray.
Greetings, citizen. I hope you weren't harmed by my meteoropic entrance.
No, Murray, I kept at a safe distance.
Good, good. The Thunderflop knows neither friend nor foe, only destruction.
Yeah, could you maybe channel some of that raw energy into the security gate?
Of course. It is nothing before the Murray.
I cannot explain how much I enjoy this game. Like, literally, if anyone's watching this video for like pure nostalgia of like what they missed out on, like over the years, yeah, this game is timeless to me.
Another barrier stands before you. Fear not, I shall bend it like the truth.
And Murray became absolutely epic in this game.
Solid work, Murray. You're really in the zone.
My hulking frame is too much for that puny rope. You go ahead and unlock the doors from the inside. I'll be waiting in the hallway to help you carry out the clockwork parts.
Yeah, I don't think Murray realizes how heavy those parts actually are. Alright, so standard procedure. We just jump at the circle button. And this is basically the entire tutorial mission, except for the last like little chase scene we're about to experience. So, here we're about to experience another cutscene, but before we do that, just look at this little garden here. It's just kind of, this guard's chilling here, but they don't seem to notice this raccoon just climbing across the top. The cars don't notice anything. It's fishy. You know, there's a broken window. I'm surprised no one down there heard that, but okay. Master Thieves here. I guess that just works out for him.
I don't get it, Sly. The clockwork part should be here. This is all wrong. We need to pull the plug on this operation right now.
Freeze, Cooper.
Inspector Fox, as beautiful and unpredictable as ever.
Whereas you crooks are so predictable. You always return to the scene of the crime.
Crime? I haven't stolen anything. Yet.
Oh, really? Then who broke in last night and made off with all the clockwork parts? You've got the motive.
Someone already stole the parts?
Don't play dumb with me. It might not have been him, Comlita. The method of entry and guard casualties all point to this being a Claw Gang job.
The Claw Gang?
Constable Neela, I allowed you to sit in on this stakeout as a favor to the Contessa. I really don't need any help. Oh, I think you might. Look at the facts. Facts? Sly Cooper is right here. I caught him red-handed. I'm just saying that there are other criminals in the world other than Sly Cooper! After him!
Fun fact, the same woman is the voice actress for those two chicks. So, I absolutely love this little chase scene. It's just the other guys come out of nowhere and we're just running from her.
Hold still.
And she probably has about the same amount of aim as a stormtrooper. Like, she's very bad at aiming. For her being like,
Well, this is where things get fun.
she's like top of the force and she just freaking misses everything. Well, she's hitting Murray. So, props to her for that, I guess. Alright, let's just get out of here.
Ringtail. Freeze!
This is getting a little hot. You guys go warm up the van. I'll keep Carmelita busy.
You're all going to jail.
Pick me up at the rendezvous.
It seems she's called for backup.
Hold still.
You know, she says hold still, but obviously no one in their right mind would hold still with this against this woman.
Hey, come back here, Ringtail.
It's kind of weird how they just know which car to go after.
You can't run forever.
Yeah, I don't really know where they went off to because they literally just right around this corner. So now they're going back down there.
Stop. Thief.
Now it's kind of a race to knock these out before she does, because I'd really like these coins. Woman, please. Thank you. So yeah,
Back here, Ringtail.
this is what greed does to a person. You just take everything.
Hold still. Stop. Thief.
My coin. Okay, we're out. We're out. We're out. It's fine.
Freeze.
I'm heading toward your position. Jump in fast so we can get out of here.
Go, go, go.
I'll find you, Cooper.
Every time.
Carmelita's just as angry as ever. She's really quite lovely when she's angry. That Constable Neela, was a reference to the Claw Gang just a slip of the tongue, or an intentional clue? Either way, it's our only lead on the missing Clockwork parts. Clockwork. He was consumed with jealousy for the Cooper clan's thieving reputation. Is it inappropriate to refer to him as a monster? No, not at all. What kind of person stays alive for hundreds of years with the express intention of wiping out a rival's family line? Imagine the hatred fueling that first decision to replace his mortal body with soulless machinery. Ultimately, it did the trick. Clockwork lived on. He caught up with my parents, and I wound up in an orphanage. It's there that I met my pals, Bentley, the brains of our outfit, and Murray, the brawn. They turned out to be all the family I needed. 2 years ago, I thought I'd finished it. How naive to think I could so easily put an end to that kind of hatred. And now he's back. In pieces, sure, but the threat is real. Does the Claw Gang even realize what they've stolen? I don't know what's in my future, but I won't let it be a repeat of my past.
Oh, I love that intro. So this is our menu. It literally just brings us to the screen after that. And this is where you can either watch your old cutscenes, or we can move straight on to the first episode, which is pretty good, all things considered, but it's not my favorite by any means. The only thing I like about it is the music, which we'll get to that when it happens. So, without further ado, let us go.
I had to call in a few favors to get the goods on the Claw Gang's local operator, Dimitri, a sort of underworld celebrity, equally at home in high-class art circles and shady back-alley crimes. He was once a passionate young art student, who worked hard to develop his own visionary style. Unfortunately, the art world wasn't quite ready for his kinetic aesthetic. So it gave him what they wanted, and started forging old masterpieces. His way of punishing those with bad taste. Dimitri now runs a nightclub on the west side. The thumping music, colorful light shows, and a hint of danger lure in chic young patrons from far and wide. And it's here, hidden somewhere, where we'll find the clockwork tail feathers. What Dimitri plans to do with the clockwork part is beyond me. But those plans end tonight.
Now, opposed to the first game, this game, every single one of the missions is, you'd call it somewhat of an open world. You have areas to explore, and they've gotten rid of the clues inside of missions for just clues around the map. The safe still exists from the first game, and you still get some very unique abilities for Sly. And it's pretty fun. Now we have our quick little tutorial missions to do, and that's probably we're going to end the video because I can't have these too long. So, here we go.
I tell you, Bentley, it's gonna be a real pleasure robbing this nightclub.
I share in your enthusiasm, but before we hit the inside, we'll need to do a little reconnaissance work.
What do you have in mind?
I've installed this special antenna on the safe house to help with our first job, hacking into Dimitri's satellite array. The coordinates for the job start beacon have been uploaded to your Vernacucom. Make your way to this position, and I'll give you a full briefing on our objective.
I'm on my way.
This is the first time the game lets you not be on rails. Because essentially in the old games, you were kind of, like, yeah, you had the open area, but it was really just between
Click
missions.
the L3 button, press the left analog stick. I'll beam some virtual markers into your feed mask. They'll help you find your way around. If no markers are in view, use the right analog stick to move the camera and look around for them. Remember, the view is always better from the rooftops.
So, yes. This is what some of the new guards look like. There are 3 types of guards. This is one of the easiest types to take out. It took about 3 hits to kill. They're pretty simple. But you can just sneak attack them like this. Yeah. In one of the tutorial missions they bring it up. But, yeah. Really, this game kind of focuses more on actual stealth, which is pretty nice. But, either way, let us head to our first mission. It seems I have angered this rat. Combat's not terribly hard in this game. When after a while you really learn how it works. We're talking.
Sly, I need you to hack into Dimitri's communication array so that we'll have access to his database.
How am I supposed to do that?
To start, you'll need to get to the top of that tower. Then reposition the satellite dish to point at my safe house antenna. If you want to climb on stuff, jump and hit the circle button to grab hold. Try climbing up that pipe.
Right. Jump and press the circle button to climb pipes. I'm on it.
This game really set the standard for how all the other games would kind of play out. This is a really good system, and I'm glad they kept it.
I've projected holographic markers near interactive objects like this satellite dish. When you're near these markers, press the circle button to use the object. Great, the first one's in position. I've uploaded the next waypoint into your Thief Mask Imager. Remember, click the L3 button to locate your next objective.
Surprised, like, Bentley couldn't have just come over here and hit this button himself, but okay.
Okay, only one more to go. Activate your Thief Mask Imager by pressing the L3 button to find the last dish waypoint. Remember, the view is always better from a rooftop.
Yeah, you kind of spend most of this game on the
You can
rooftops.
hold down the R1 button while walking to break into a fast run, but be careful, as this is sure to be loud enough to alert any guards in the vicinity.
Surprised I never fixed that issue with the camera where it gets stuck behind walls. Okay, last one. And that was the end of the first mission. Already completed. That was pretty easy.
Nice work, Sly. I'm downloading from Dimitri's mainframe as we speak.
All in a night's work. So, where do we go from here?
Your next job is to break into the nightclub and take some reconnaissance photos of the clockwork tail feathers. To get inside, you'll have to sneak through an old wine cellar beneath town.
Okay, I'll head up for the cellar.
So yeah, that's literally how this works. We take pictures of what we need to get, and then we get it. Now, at this point in time, there's currently like only a few guards patrolling. There's none of the flashlight guards yet. And all of the weak guards, the rats and frog things, I guess, whatever they are just kind of patrolling on the ground. So this is a good chance to like get some clues around if you know where all the clues are, like I do. But I'll head straight for the mission. Like I said, I don't have much time. We will get all the clues though and open the safe when we can.
Good to see you, little buddy. I guess the way through the wine cellar is guarded by those rats. Bentley thought you might like some help clearing them out.
Sounds like fun. You and me, back to back?
Totally. Outnumbered, fighting impossible odds. It's perfect.
All right, pal. Let's get to it.
I would not call these impossible odds. They seem pretty easy to me. But yeah, apparently this guy who I'm right in front of does not see me. He literally just does not see me. Oh, he's about to go in. Yep, he's gonna go straight in. Yep.
Fear the Murray.
So yeah, Murray hits them really hard. He literally takes them out in like no shots at all. Yeah, it's just typical little brawl here.
Hold on, Sly.
Literally, Murray just took care of him.
For you. There you go. To get over this thing, you'll have to double jump. Hit the X button to jump, then, while in the air, press it again to get some extra air time. Looks like you're on your own from here.
I'm used to it. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, partner.
You know, they talk about it like he can't jump over this fence here, which he probably could if he just like jumped on this and then went over. But okay. But there's a good chance to get some money, so I will cut back to you in a second. Okay, we have just jumped over the double jump there, so now we are on our way through the security lasers.
Sly, in order to get past these lasers, you need to crawl under that table. To do that, get near the table and press the circle button.
So
Flashlight guards are too tough to fight head-on. Crawl under the tables to sneak around him.
yeah, they talk about just sneaking around, but bruh, there's freaking bottles on this table. Like, bottles equal money, so why don't we just take this man out like that and get the money? Like, the game flags that they're too tough to take head on, but really, in other parts of the game, you can just straight on fight them. It's just really focusing on you should be all stealthy and stuff and not take out the enemies when they can't see you. But the game does reward you for being stealthy, which is pretty nice. Now this man, you'd think, you know, you should just wait for him to do that, go under the table, but why don't you just walk up to him and do what I just did? Yeah, now he's gone. Now I can still get the money. Yeah.
This air vent leads into Dimitri's nightclub. Hit the circle button to crawl outside.
So we're just kind of chilling here. Now, this man in front of us will...
In order to shut down those yellow lasers, you'll need to take out that guard.
Okay.
Sneak up behind him and press the triangle button to knock him into the air. Then, the square button to slam and finish him off. Got that? The triangle button, then the square button.
I think I had it down, Bentley, but I appreciate you still telling me. Yeah, I was basically just gonna say whatever he said, but I kind of forgot that he actually did tell you.
That sneak attack slam move only works on guards who haven't seen you. Wait until this guy turns his back, and then let him have it.
I will do that, yes. And now he's out. Like literally, you can just
get in a fight with those rats,
wow,
the
camera.
sneak
Okay.
attack won't
Oh.
work. It's purely a stealth
Just
move.
sneak between them. They literally didn't even see me. Like they're seriously blind. Like he's there. He's gonna go around, but he literally didn't notice me. I'm literally across the room from him. He just didn't notice me. Oh, so he still saw me, which means he brought reinforcements. But like I said, there are 4 hit kills. So there's one down. Like that wasn't a particularly hard fight. I understand them trying, but yeah. I assume the game actually means they're knocked out, not actually dead, but then again, I don't know how hard Sly hits them with his cane. So, there's that. Oh, I'm sorry, piano.
Another air vent. Judging by the angle, it should lead to the printing press room. Jackpot! Sly, use the right analog stick to zoom in and out on photo targets. Tap the R1 button to take a picture when you've got a good shot. That's our target, Dimitri, professional lounge lizard and international forger.
I would have preferred a face shot, but I didn't want to wait for him to walk all the way around, so... Yep.
That generator seems to be powering the security systems down here.
Please do not blow up generator. Nice.
Ingenious. Dimitri's using the clockwork tail feathers as printing plates. Given their rare alloy, they'll never wear out. Unlimited forged money.
It's
That
just
should
a
do it,
short
Sly.
mission.
Head back to the safe house and we'll cook up a plan of attack.
Now this next part is my favorite part about these games, because like Bentley has this little slideshow and it's really cute.
The recon photos are a grim reminder of what the modern thief is up against. Spotlights, stepped-up patrols. The sum of it all renders a direct assault impossible. To solve this puzzle, I'm going to need some more intelligence. First, replace this bugged painting with one Dimitri has in his office. Once in place, we should be able to listen in on his communications. Second, if you see the boss, tail him. We might learn something from studying his movements. Once we've got a proper understanding of the operation, those clockwork tail feathers are as good as ours.
I actually really do enjoy how the levels are laid out. Like they're pretty good. You know, it's just a little area that you can become quite familiar with after a while. I mean, for how many times I've actually played and like beaten this game, it's literally just like second nature to me at this point. It's pretty simple. But yeah, now we have spotlight patrols in the streets, like he said. And what's really funny is that all the pictures he used in that slideshow are ones that I didn't take, which means he probably ran around himself and just like took the pictures. This is the picture that I had to paint in my head that he just kind of did that, so I guess Bentley's just being kind of funny about it. But yeah, this is a good little opportunity to just, you know, walk around, kill some guards. I walk around quite confidently, but I know for one thing that I need to get all the clues before we actually do the bugged painting routine, because in the bugged painting mission, we actually have the safe. The safe that unlocks till we get our new ability. It would be nice to actually have that completed. So, yes, I am currently just running around collecting a bunch of clues for no reason. I'll probably cut this out right about now, and we'll just kind of meet up when I decide I want to do the bugged Dimitri mission, because then I can show off the epic music in this game. So, I will see you then. Okay, I have found the last clue, right next to the mission to follow Dimitri. So, we now have our 2 Dimitri missions to do. I know where the vault is.
Keep looking, and I just intercepted an email from Dimitri. He's ordered his guards to ring the boat's bell when the coast is clear.
Coast is clear for what?
Of that I'm uncertain. Ring the bell and follow him without being seen. Then maybe we'll find out what he's hiding.
Now, this mission can be easily exploited, and I'm going to show that off right now. But yeah, the best part about this mission is the music. I love this music. It's like Dimitri's signature music, and it's absolutely lovely. So really, moral of the story is you just stick to the rooftops, and he will never see you. Because, like, they expect you to hide under this table right here, because he's going to walk about right over here, and then he's going to turn around, and if he sees you, he's going to freak out. So really, the easiest way is just to stick to the rooftops. Alright, so we're just chilling. Wait for him to walk his way over here. And, yeah, like I said, the easiest way to exploit this is, like, you don't want to go on top of the water tower, because if you go on top of the water tower, you might actually fail the mission because you're too far away from him. But literally, the best way to win this mission is just wait for him to turn around right here. Just let him do his little thing. Let the light guard go past. And then go up this pole and just chill right here. Because literally no one will see you up here for some reason. And you can just wait the mission out. So I will now play the cutscene at the end of the mission, because the song's almost over anyway, so.
Breathe that. Feel that. Aha!
Good job tailing him, Sly. He had no idea you were watching while he typed in that secret code. Hold on. Looks like that door leads to the nightclub's aqua pump. This might be useful for the heist.
You see, that's kind of funny because that unlocks our first Murray mission, but it says that I watched him type in that code. I definitely did not watch him type in that code. But I guess they expect you to follow right behind him. I never really understood that, but you know, maybe it is just easier to do it the way I did it.
Fine. I managed to outfit this forged painting with a bug. I need you to sneak into Dimitri's office and swap it with the original.
Nice. So we'll be able to listen in on his conversations.
Yes, I thought things might go more smoothly with an ear on the inside. Just be careful with the fine art. Take any damage and the painting's ruined.
It's literally just a picture of Sly. So, we just need to enter right there. That is our location. So we're just gonna run in here real quick. Go along the wall with our classic super sneaky thief moves. And enter the window. Now, the epic dance party with the rats begins. Oh wait, this is probably gonna be a cutscene right here. Yeah.
The schematic indicates that door is locked from the inside.
That's all right. I never was one for the direct approach.
Swell, because the indirect approach is way up there through that air vent.
So yeah, the only hard part about this is that I need to walk down these steps, walk past these rats, go across those laser trip thingamajigs that'll burn me, climb up that little pole there, scurry over here, then walk the lights over there and make it there without taking a hit. So enjoy the music, because we're just gonna walk across.
You'll abandon your current job.
Excuse me. Okay, now this is the part where I need to hope that I don't like take any damage at all. Okay. Phew. Now they lost interest pretty fast, which is quite lucky for me. Oh no, the game's struggling. Okay, we're good.
Dimitri coming at you loud and clear. I've got to high five give it up to my main man, Joaquin the Disco. Spice sales are up. Keep on moving that spice, right? And to every home slice down in the special big money making room. That nicest of jobs there were, I tell you. Keep full steaming ahead with my new clockwork printing plates. All of us retire early. Picking up on what I'm throwing down. Peace out.
So yeah, that's Dimitri. He's quite a guy. Alrighty, so we can now ransack his desk, even though it'll totally be fine by the next time we ever see it. And while we're here, before we even take the art on the shelf, let's just do this.
It took some higher level math, but I believe the code to Dimitri's vault is 231.
Shucks. There we go. So this is literally like the exact same move as the first game. It's the dive move that we had in the last game. We just have it here. So now we can press select, set it up to one of these three buttons of L1, L2, or R2, and we can just use it.
Nice work, Sly. The bug's in position. If you manage to get the original painting back to me in one piece, I can sell it through my internet connections and make us a ton of coins.
Arguably, this mission is better to do last because then you don't have to walk the painting back, but I think it's more interesting this way. But I really can't take any damage, so I just need to move. Go, 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 go. Run, 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 run. So yeah, we just walk out. Anyway, I'm just gonna have a nice quick run back to the safe house.
Getting spotted by the flashlight guards. If you get caught, you can run away by holding down the R1 button.
Please turn. Please turn. Thank you. And we made it back. And now we get to play as Murray. Hello, everyone. Now we're gonna go do Murray's mission real quick. Here we go. Yeah. I keep missing that move. Why? He's just like, he's just up move into. Yeah, there you go. Let's just start the mission. So yeah. Murray's brilliant, by the way.
Murray, I need you to make your way back to the aqua pump room and sabotage it.
Jeez, I don't know. How am I supposed to get past these lasers?
You should be able to break that power box by throwing something at it.
So we just knock these little power generators out, and then we move on to the next area.
You're strong, Murray. Try picking up other stuff in the room.
Honestly, Bentley, I don't really feel like picking up other stuff, because if I pick up other stuff, that's less money for me. Like I said, Murray absolutely destroys everything in his path. This man's unstoppable. Like, there's a mission later in the game where he takes on 50 foes at once, and it's an absolute brawl. Like, Murray is so fun to play. Like, literally should never turn down a chance to play as Murray. He's super duper fun.
Enemies that are knocked out can be picked up with your stomp move. Throw something at that guard, then jump up there and pick him up with the circle button.
I was a little ahead of you, Bentley. Alright, so is this pretty classic here?
Rats into that open water main and plug up those pipes.
Hey. So let's throw him into this little thing here. So yeah, we're just gonna basically spawn kill them, because this mission is super easy. Yep, just easily just kinda, yep, there they go. Oh, well, I guess we're done.
That did it, Murray. When the Aqua pop out of commission, they'll be forced to route water through the old pipe tower. Those fools, they're playing right into our hands.
So now that those missions are done, we have another slideshow, which is pretty great. So.
Okay, fellas, I've constructed a plan to get at the clockwork tail feathers. But we'll need to pull off a few more jobs to set things up for the heist. First, Sly will have to pick a few pockets in the theater so that we'll have access to the Spotlight Control Center. Once that's accomplished, we'll be able to turn off all the security around the printing press. We'll need your muscle, Murray, to take out all the exterior alarm horns. We don't want anything to alert the guards while we pull off the big job. And finally, we'll need to get into the discotheque to drop this mirror ball. Trust me, it's all part of the plan.
But yes, the next time that we play Sly 2, we will move on to the next missions in this level. So, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really enjoy these Sly Cooper games, and I can't wait to play one of these with you. Depending on which one you vote for, I will play whichever one. If it's the first one, that's okay. I'll finish it. We can continue the story as the way it was originally written. If I start here, I can show off a lot of interesting things that I love about this game. And the third one, well, I guess you have to stay tuned for that, because my third video this week will be on Sly 3. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.